Entering the practice facility each day, every member of the team walks past prior championship trophies as well as former Mountaineer Olympians. However, the standard set for the team may be reinforced each day by the person shooting next to them in the practice facility. I'm Michael Rinker, and coming up on WVU News, I'll show you how changes are on the horizon for the Morgantown City Fire Department. WVU is home to over 50 international athletes ranging from 24 different countries around the world. The first 250 fans that entered the Coliseum were gifted with a lei. Now it was their choice if they wanted gold or blue, but nonetheless, the leis helped create the atmosphere of a luau. I'm Michael Rinker. Coming up on Mountaineer Playbook, I'll show you how the WVU rowing team is winning in the spring season. Coming up on WVU News, I'll show you how the Mountaineer Maniacs and WVU Volleyball are pairing up to use these festive items to bring out fans of the community to the game. The assault took place on November 9, 2009, just one street over from the nearest campus building, right about here where I stand. Now, almost 10 years later, after the attack, his family is still proud to be called a Mountaineer. Although wrestlers spend a lot of their time in the practice room with the team, they must also work out on their own to maintain their weight, as well as staying on a strict dietary plan. There are more than 5,000 colleges in America, and all of them have canceled in-person classes due to the coronavirus outbreak, including our own university, WVU. I'm Michael Rinker. In a recent study, social media has been linked to low self-esteem in users. With 3.5 billion people on social media, the idea of the perfect person has people questioning their own body and life.
That's right, Mike.
I also believe that among all the chaos, there are a lot of positive stories happening in our communities. So that's what we decided to focus on for this special edition show. Thanks for that report, Megan. The police department isn't the only group that is looking to collaborate for success. The Morgantown Fire Department is working with City Council to be compensated for working the holidays. I caught up with some local firemen to learn more. Thanks, Tori, for that report. A home economics teacher in Pennsylvania is part of a growing trend, sewing face masks in the midst of a shortage. The CDC is now advising all Americans to wear cloth face masks in public to slow the spread of COVID-19. Reporter Victoria Donatelli met the teacher, who is also inspiring her own students to take on a new hobby for a worthwhile cause. Two shootings on the WVU campus have students and Morgantown residents concerned for their safety. I'm Michael Rinker. University police responded to the call at College Park Apartments, where 21-year-old Eric Smith was found dead in the hallway of the apartment building. While driving intoxicated can cost up to $10,000, it may also cost you $1,000 for a possession charge of marijuana and possibly up to 6 months behind bars. Sports reporter Glenn Kittle caught up with Timothy on the football field. He said becoming the new mascot is fulfilling a lifelong dream. Timothy Eade says he wanted to be the Mountaineer since 2013. The Mountaineers required to attend all home football and women's and men's basketball games while maintaining a 2.5 GPA. However, coming off a disappointing season has analysts doubting the Mountaineers, and this leaves a lot of questions on the team's status. Sports reporter Glenn Kittle caught up with the team to see how Mountaineer basketball has hopefully changed for the better. The dedication and time needed to be a Division I athlete is immense. The rowing team faces those challenges in and out of the water. Freshman Emma Toy has had to adjust whether she likes it or not.
Because waking up early every morning and then doing hard work like before everyone else is awake is like, it kind of just gets to a point where it's just so hard. But then you find like some sort of beauty in it, and you remind yourself like why you do it.
Junior rower Hannah Simmerly has been on the team for the last 3 years. She says it's important to have high energy in this type of sport.
Trying to be as positive as I can, like trying to be a positive leader and like trying to let the girls follow me in the right direction.
The WVU rowing team worked hard all fall and winter season to get to this point in the spring season. However, the team has majority of its events still left on the schedule, including the Big 12 race late in May. WVU head coach Jimmy King knows that the road to the top can be long and difficult.
And in general, that's what we're trying to do with all the Big 12 teams, close the gap, because we are at the bottom right now and working our way up, and so one stroke at a time.
To get to where they want, freshman Kelsey Getz knows where the team needs to be mentally.
Our team's really been focusing a lot on keeping our mentality up and staying positive, because we're definitely physically capable of doing anything that we can put our mind to.
And for these group of rowers, they say early morning practices and mental battles are worth it if the result is a Big 12 title. For Mountaineer Playbook, I am Michael Rinker. Thanks for that report, Megan. The police department isn't the only group that is looking to collaborate for success. The Morgantown Fire Department is working with City Council to be compensated for working the holidays. I caught up with some local firemen to learn more. After not being compensated properly for holiday hours, the Morgantown City Fire Department has taken legal action against the City of Morgantown. Local Station 313 of the International Association of Firefighters are the main plaintiffs in the case, and they believe the city should follow suit with state policy.
As long as they go by state code, what state code says, giving us our 24 hours, because that's the shift we work as far as, comp time off, or whether they pay us the time and a half.
This means that firemen work a 24-hour shift on a holiday, but receive time and a half pay or a full days off on another day in the year. Morgantown Fire Department says the city did not compensate them in years past, but City Manager Paul Brake is focused on immediate change.
The resolution that was passed is going from 12 hours per holiday to 24 for the calendar year 2020.
While Morgantown City Council has voted to modify its 2020 calendar, the issue remains in litigation over compensation in the years prior. The change will give Morgantown firemen a 24-hour compensated day opposed to just 12 hours, and the fire department believes the city always acts with the firemen's best interest.
The city's always been great to work with, honestly. They've always listened to our concerns. Back in August, we had a pension issue with our retirees as far as fire and police. They stepped up and decided to carry on those retiree pensions that they promised to those retirees.
Though the lawsuit on the compensation for the past years is still pending, City Council has moved to erase the issue moving forward. The fire department in the city failed to agree on a settlement regarding back pay, so there is no telling when the issue will be resolved. I'll keep you updated on any new information. Aim, set, fire, reload. This is the pattern members of the rifle team follow every time they stare down the target. The WVU rifle program follows a similar routine when it comes to producing championship contending seasons. Now being ranked number 1 in the country, the team remains focused on the ultimate goal.
It's obviously nice to be ranked number 1 when that's the case, but I think we're always a lot more focused on day to day and ultimately focused on ourselves and getting better.
Dynasties tend to be born out of a winning culture, and the rifle team instills their culture during the recruiting process. Freshman Mallory Brown embraced this and wanted to become a part of the winning team.
Because I knew it was a great program, I knew I could do great things here, and most of all, I could improve here. The coaching staff is fantastic, the team is super supportive, and I wanted to grow as an athlete.
Entering the practice facility each day, every member of the team walks past prior championship trophies as well as former Mountaineer Olympians. However, the standard set for the team may be reinforced each day by the person shooting next to them in the practice facility. For senior captain Morgan Phillips, years of the program helped her become a national contender.
A lot of the success that I had freshman year was because I had a lot of people on the team that were a lot better than me. So I obviously wanted to reach their level as fast as I could and learn as much from them as possible.
Team rankings are released weekly, but the focus for the Mountaineers is set on earning trophies. Michael Rinker, WVU Sports, Morgantown.